In the last 12 months, I have made $747,000. This is not including half of our business, which is done over Bankwire, and not including anything we've done on the Whop side as well. So in total, it's closer to probably $2 million worth of revenue in the last 12 months, all from clipping. Now, before we get into this video, okay, there's two different ways you can go with clipping. As you guys have heard of Whop, right? That's like mass clips, which is an example is like Kai Cenat. Then there's the agency side, which is business to business, where you're helping people like Amalfi Jets, who's one of our clients, repurpose their existing long form content or make dedicated short form content to help them land leads and make more money. Both of these you guys have probably seen. Now, before I get into this, first I have to really explain what clipping even is with no course and no upsell. So that means that, 5 minutes into this video, I'm not going to try and sell you something. Okay, this is entirely free information. Now, clipping is very simple. It's short form content, taking something that's long form and clipping it up, like the Kai Cenat example over here, or taking somebody's content already, adding subtitles, captions, B-roll. That's really it. YouTube automation, TikTok automation, all that stuff in a nutshell is basically clipping. Now, why are there two different routes to making money in clipping? Because there are Whop and mass clips, which have been really popular as of recent. It's a little more trendy, and it's also a lot easier to start making money by doing Whop and mass clipping. Not just being the person who's clipping, but also having an agency here, which I'm going to explain that as well. Then there's the B2B side. Now, the reason I have this as one of the things you can do is because it's very opposite from what you get on Whop. The agency side, which is business to business, is not the make money online, not the gurus. It's monthly retainer as well. So on Whop, you get paid per 1,000 views. On the agency side, you have a monthly retainer. So my Stripe, this is all monthly retainers only, not including wire transfer. Okay. The stuff that we do in ClipFarm, which is the largest clipping community on all of Whop, we have over 100,000 members in this. We host budgets, much like this one for fun, where there's a set CPM, you get paid $1 per 1,000 views. The people pay us, so let's say they paid us $3,000. We keep 20% of the overall budget as basically our company profit, and then we run the budget, we approve the videos. The agency side is all monthly retainer, so it's a little more consistent, but it's harder to land clients. Okay, the route that you should pick is strictly based on really what you want to do and who you want to work with. On the agency side, we work with people like Amalfi Jets, American Idol, Formula One, the Jonas Brothers, which are great names, but it took like 3 years for me to be able to land those clients and have enough case studies to do that. Where I recommend most people to start off, because you can start making money immediately, is Whop Content Rewards. Now, I have tons of videos on Whop Content Rewards already. If you want a 30-second brief summary, it is on Whop. It is essentially people who deposit budgets of, let's say, $10,000, $20,000. You can go into these budgets. You can read the rules. So there's like rules here. You have to say YouTube for fun. And then you submit content, you post, you submit it to the campaign, and you get paid per 1,000 views. It's very simple. It's very easy. And a lot of people are doing this. Now, you can make money as a clipper. For example, this guy PG, he made $200 from this one video. And then he also made 37, 35, 29, 21 just from submitting clips. So if you're somebody who wants to make like $1 to $5,000 a month, it's very easy to do this. No startup costs at all to do that. Once you get good at this, you can start using these case studies. So for example, PG could take this video right here that he made $200 from. He can paste that over into an Instagram DM, for example, or send links to it, total up the number of views, and reach out to somebody and say, hey, I've got the YouTube channel for fun. I got them over 400,000 views in 2 days, right? Let me do this for you. Let me do this for your company. Let me do this for your brand. That's how people are landing clients. And if they wanted to do a clipping budget, you don't even have to hire editors, because Whop will fill your group with editors already, right? On the agency side, you are charging a monthly retainer and going out and hiring video editors from Discords, from LinkedIn, any place that you can find editors, you can hire them to do the agency side. Now, this does mean that you are going to have to, have a LinkedIn account, make a job posting. The benefit to doing this, the benefit to doing the agency side, is you just get a little more consistency. You get to work with like higher tier brands. You get to work with, really cool people, and it's consistent because they're paying you on a monthly basis as long as you can deliver the results, right? Which I'm confident every single one of you guys can deliver the results. Okay. Now, how the hell do I do this for free? Right? I've yapped a lot so far. I've shown you guys a very quick summary of all of these things, because if you really want to do this, you'll do the research on your own. So I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys for 30 minutes giving you every single little detail. Okay. I'm here to give you the brief overall summary of all of this. Now, the way that you do this for free, this is how I would do it. You start on Whop. Okay. This guy, PG, you find campaigns within ClipFarm, which is my group. Okay. We have campaigns for fun. We have campaigns with the NFL, Jonas Brothers. We have campaigns with everybody. Okay. You start to develop case studies, much like PG here. Literally, you don't even know you don't have to know how to video edit either. All he did was take a clip from their existing video and add this text that says, "This is actually genius." That is it. And he made $200. You start to rack up these case studies. Okay. Once you start to rack up enough case studies, maybe you have a few million views under your belt, you're starting to understand, okay, this is how I get views, this is how I clip. You start to reach out to everybody in the service industry. So people who own a business, who are offering a service or selling a product. Once you do that, your offer changes. So on Whop and Mass Clips, what you are selling is views. Okay, you are selling this number at the bottom of the screen right here, 120,000 views. That's what you're selling. On the agency side with businesses, you are selling the ability to convert views into dollars. That is what you're selling. So you have to be able to realize that from making these videos, Amalfi Jets is like 5x their business, okay? You have to be able to provide value in other ways outside of just getting numbers. So this is when it becomes more about helping them on strategy, on scripting. So once you get really good at Whop and content rewards, you start to offer scripting as a service, which is a premium service. You can just hire a copywriter to do that. You can have ChatGPT help you. Literally, it won't add much to your employee costs, but it will add at least an extra $1,000 a month to every package that you charge. Okay, so an average package would look like this. You have one clip every day that you will deliver directly to them. Okay, you will have one weekly call with every client that you have, every business, every operator that you work with. You have one weekly call. And on that call, you talk strategy, numbers, and you also provide them 7 video ideas. Okay, because if you're doing one video a day, it's 7 per week. You have one call. So on that call, you provide the 7 video ideas. These video ideas you can literally take from people who are performing well in their industry, landing leads, doing numbers from their video ideas in different niches. You can, like, if somebody gets a bunch of views on a real estate video and it's a very unique video and your client's in the plumbing space, you can just transfer that outlier over into the plumbing space. It's very easy. This package, all in all, you will charge them anywhere from 3. You can go less than 3 if you want, but this is worth anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per month. So by starting at 0, right, starting with 0 experience, learning CapCut yourself, not having to go out and land any of these clients, you start on Whop, right? Once you start here, you can start finding some clipping budgets if you want, but I don't really think that that's what you guys should be doing. I think you land the case studies, okay? You get the case studies, you get the experience. Then you take that experience, you package it into a very compelling offer. Hey, I have millions of views of experience. I know how to generate views. I can generate views that turn into leads, because truthfully, if you're a real estate company or a Amalfi, for example, and you sell private jets and you get 900,000 views on a video remotely talking about private jets, you are going to get leads for it. It's a no-brainer. And they don't have to spend money on paid ads, which is very costly. You package up this offer, 1 clip a day, 1 weekly call, strategies, numbers, provide 7 video ideas. And you just do this, and you can post for them too. That is the recipe to go from literally 0 experience, $0 in income, never doing clipping before, not even know what it is, watching this video, starting this process, and being able to land $3,000 to $5,000 a month retainers just like that. You send out IG mass DMs. You send out cold emails. You send out outreach. When I had a mentorship offer that I don't have anymore, but when I had that, every single person was able to land a $2,000 to $4,000 a month retainer with a lesser offer than this, right? So they could have gotten more if they did this, just from DMs within the first 60 days. You just have to be consistent. 100 plus DMs every single day, 100 plus pieces of outreach every single day. Now, if you get really good on this B2B side, there's a chance you run into a brand like the NFL or people who want to spend multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? Instead of just paying you a retainer. Or maybe they have a social media team already, right? So they don't need somebody to do this. They will pay you just for strategy. Even if you're not editing, they'll pay you for strategy. Or they will say, hey, we're not really interested in this side, right? We're not really interested in the B2B. We have a social media team. We have the strategy, but we just want more distribution. Then guess what? You go back to your bread and butter. You go back to Whop and mass clipping. You say, hey, let's do a $100,000 budget. Let's do a $1 CPM. And then you just repeat the process over and over and over again. That is how I would do it if I had to start from zero. I'm very happy that hopefully you guys have watched this whole video. If you found any value out of this, please subscribe. I do all of this for free. If you are a business and you're watching this, or you own a business and you want to be able to implement our systems into your business done for you so you can have all of the benefits of clipping and short form without having to pay somebody every month, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Just say B2B. DM me on Instagram at Nathan Johnson, and I'll book a call with you, walk you through the whole process. Obviously, that is a paid opportunity. That also is not open for any consumer. This is not me teaching you how to get rich. It's not me teaching you how to make money. This is for businesses who want to scale how many leads they're getting on social media. For anybody else, feel free to subscribe. I would love to drop more sauce like this on my YouTube comeback. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, bye.